Gulf Coast Weather Solutions is sponsored by.
At Gulf Coast Weather Solutions, we focus on delivering reliable weather forecasts. Our new app provides reliable weather updates and alerts no matter where you are. With real-time weather alerts and warnings, you can stay informed and prepared wherever you go. Download the Gulf Coast Weather Solutions app today on the App Store and Google Play and stay connected no matter where you are.
Good evening, Southeast Texas and Southwest Louisiana. I'm meteorologist Lucas Bostrick. We're looking at our TAMCO live Doppler radar loop over the past couple hours, and we can see that we have some showers out there that have kind of rained on a few areas, but overall, the trend has been towards weakening and diminishing showers. There's just one little shower out there now, just to the northeast of Oakdale in Louisiana, but nothing else really going on. Now, if we go to our conditions right now in Winnie, it's 82 degrees there with the southeast wind of 11, so not too bad, especially compared to earlier today where we had that high wind of 32 miles per hour. Definitely pretty breezy, and that dew point, wow, it's pretty humid out there at 77, and we certainly can see that this is going to help with a lot of moisture and rain that we will be seeing coming up in our 7-day outlook. Now, if we go to our satellite radar sponsored by Switch Electric, we can see there were some showers out there just to the northwest of Lake Sam Rayburn and west. They're kind of dissipating at this point, but overall, we're not really seeing too much more in terms of a lot of showers. Now, current regional temperatures, we're looking at 81 in Beaumont, 83 in Houston and Lufkin, 90 in Dallas, Waco, and Wichita Falls, and then 94 in Lubbock, 97 in Odessa. Very hot out that way, but they definitely don't have the humidity that we have, so it kind of offsets in some ways. But our current local temperature, sponsored by Neutron Electrical Services, shows that we're running overall in the low to mid 80s. We're going to see those temperatures continue to fall, although not a lot because our moisture levels are so high. We shouldn't see much cooler than probably the mid to upper 70s at the coolest. Now, our future cast is showing that we should see some increasing winds out there coming up tomorrow. It should be a little bit breezy again, but not quite as windy as today. However, our chance of rain will really start to come into play coming up Tuesday evening into Wednesday morning. Should see a decent chance of storms. Now, this model is not really going crazy about rain on Wednesday and Tuesday evening, but we certainly are going to see much better moisture than this is showing overall. But the main trend is that there will be a lot of moisture and clouds, and the wind will still continue, although it should be diminishing a little bit over time. Now, if we look at our local forecast coming up for tomorrow, we can see that around 8 a.m. we could have some light rain scattered around out there. But as we get into the afternoon hours, we might see a little bit more, especially to our north. As we get into the evening hours, though, that's when we'll start to see a better chance of rain. Coming up into the Wednesday morning time frame, we'll see a line of showers and storms that does push into the region. And this is likely going to limit, right now we're thinking, a lot of redevelopment coming up for Wednesday afternoon due to the timing of this. But the pattern will continue to be stormy well into this upcoming week. We can see that Thursday afternoon we'll have more scattered storms, and this will definitely continue the wet pattern that we are seeing into even the weekend. Now, lows tonight, we're going to see them in the upper 70s for most areas. Very warm out there, sponsored by Silsbee Ford. Highs tomorrow in the upper 80s to near 90, quite warm, even some low 90s possible, but a 90% chance of rain, mainly well after dark. It looks like that the best chance of storms will be well after dark, towards probably the midnight time frame or later. Now, our 7-day outlook, it calls for that chance of rain late tomorrow, and we're emphasizing the late part. into Wednesday morning, and then we should have a little break. Then coming up again Thursday and Friday, we should see more storms, a little bit of a break on Saturday with a little less chance of rain, then more storms again Sunday. So definitely a very wet pattern coming up. Same for Southwest Louisiana, Lake Charles and Kinder, although it looks like Saturday morning may even be stormier for you than it is for Southeast Texas. But again, emphasis on a lot of rain coming up. So definitely want to download the Gulf Coast Weather Solutions app while you can. And it is available right now on iOS and Google Play for free. We'll stay that way. That's what we're planning on. And it gives you the latest weather updates on when rain is approaching, lightning alerts, the forecast that we publish for most regions, although there's some areas that it doesn't, that we don't cover, so it may give you some different output depending on where you are. But anyway, it gives you a lot of alerts, which is great. Also check out our YouTube channel at youtube.com/@GulfCoastWX and our Facebook page for additional weather updates here at Gulf Coast Weather Solutions.